in the history of bribing people, I'm unbribable.
Sanibonani dumelang. Hello everyone. South Africa. Madume hafeli. Abshini nda. Welcome to Strictly Politics SA. Lithabelo Mpumane tsengcanywana leza Frosta Nandire ntwana ke TP bafethu. So guys, as we sit down and dissect what's happening in South African political landscape, it is worth mentioning that I've been paying close attention to what's happening, the developments across March and March, Operation Dudula and Abahambe. And it is worth mentioning that I've taken note of some important facts that in each and every revolution, in each and every movement, there's always those prominent voices, social characters, strong characters, leaders, which are always mushrooming because of those social movements. And in some cases, it's genuine voices which are there to articulate people's frustrations, which are there to voice out people's frustrations and be there genuinely to stand on their behalf. However, in most cases, mostly on political context of South Africa, we've realized that some of them are plants, people who are just there as opportunists, using people's frustrations in order to advance their own political careers or to advance their own leadership aspirations. So if ever we take a look specifically on March and March, the movement March and March, looking at three characters which are prominent currently, looking at Jacinta, looking at Ngizwe Mchunu, and looking at Phakelo Mthakathi. So these characters, if you look at them, those are leaders who have taken the forefront, and those are leaders who have been all over leading the people. However, there's been concerns. These concerns were that who's funding these people, because these people have been moving from one province to another. These people, they've been moving from one town to another, moving from one town to one township. So who's actually funding these people?
Those movements are funded by the Western...
It's a lie.
It's a lie, no?
Yes, it's a lie. Why should everything be funded? Why should our anger be funded?
Are you funded leadership behind closed doors and corridors? Because it always been inkulume laphana mara nicela ama 20 rand at the same time.
Yeah, okay. This would be the first time in history of this lifetime that umuntu enze into honestly, genuinely, nangobudoda. In the history of bribing people, I'm unbribable. Because in 2012, I was offered in the table like this, 1 million to stop fighting illegal immigrants in a certain company that I was working for. So I said to them, I would rather resign, go home, and be a man than to sell out our own people. On the 22nd of April, Umashobanu Konala, the bodyguard, he was there. Actually, three of them, they were there. I was offered 10 million rand on the table. Not to go to, they said they're going to transfer it in an account. It was there in a black box. They said, here's 10 million, stop this. And I said to them, take this money, go to Hillbrow, renovate Hillbrow. Them. So, see, we are funded by community, and we are still pleading with the community. Kubeg is funded because we need security. There's a bounty on my head. I'm a foreigners, Ethiopians and Pakistanis have collected some money in Newcastle and they are looking for hitmen to kill me.
Why is it important for us to know who funds March and March? So if ever the movement is funded by the people and is for the people, therefore it is going to voice out the frustrations and achieve the objectives of the people. So that is why it is extremely important for us to know who is funding the movement, because it helps us understand the agenda behind the movement itself.